Welcome to Advertising Champions, your go-to destination for insights into the dynamic world of advertising and marketing. I'm Tony Stanol, and today we're with Cliff Locks of Millionaire Life Services. Welcome, Cliff.
Tony, it's a pleasure to be here with you and your listeners. And I want to thank you and the team for producing really vibrant segments that really help improve and level people up within our community. So I salute you and the team. A lot of great work.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Cliff. Now, you're what is known as a serial entrepreneur. You've bought or you've built and sold 3 businesses already, and now you're on to talk about Millionaire Life Services. You want to talk at all about your entrepreneurship or get right into it?
Well, the entrepreneurship is just a deep appreciation of the media. So I had produced 5 international new car shows, and I got sort of acquired by Motor Trend, which was owned by KKR, a large private equity firm. And it was a privilege to work with their teams, and all of a sudden I'm running 24 shows. So you get an idea how important the messaging, branding, and marketing, everything you're covering on your important show is, how it comes together like a symphony, and you can produce some phenomenal boats. Where hundreds of thousands of individuals are showing up to each one of these shows, and it's millions, literally tens of millions of people over time. So is the media, does it work? The answer is yes. And it's a privilege to partner with the media.
Now, Millionaire Life Services, you've got several components to that. So why don't you break it down for us?
I'd be happy to, and I appreciate you, Tony. The first thing I do is an executive coaching and entrepreneurial insights. So I have the ability to really, on a global level, help individuals. And I have a track record. 92% of my clients become multimillionaires. It's not an accident. We sort of plan and execute a program based on their strengths and where they're working at this point in time. And a lot of it is the goal setting, to set it down on paper. Only 3% of the world has got their goals written on paper. So, when you look at a track record of 92%, you've got a situation where serial success is not an accident. It's really the ability to understand the inherent strengths an individual brings forth and put that into actionable, just not just a program, but a thoughtful program that actually encourages people to think bigger and take on additional roles. And, we talk about stock options, maybe mergers and acquisitions, negotiating, because they have valuable assets. When you look at the Digital Champion TV listener, there's a lot of effective things that take place in an individual's life, and the insights to be able to scale their ventures. And that's really the foundation. The second part of it is, I have 3 children and a couple of, grandchildren, and it's a privilege to watch the next generation, our children, thrive. So really about building the legacy and family succession is really, really an important, powerful piece. What is my superpower? Let's think about it. It's really about that planning and execution of motivating our young people to understand that the family enterprise or marketing and advertising has a very vibrant career path to it. And we can thoughtfully influence people to take action. It could be acquiring products or communicating bidirectionally on social media. And it really secures the financial security for the next generation to really open up their eyes. I wrote a book about it, guiding the next generation to thrive and build continued success for your family legacy. And, I offer the listeners, practical strategies on sustaining that legacy today. And one of the takeaways, yes, we all need to spend quality time with our children.
Great. And we have a few moments left. Why don't you finish up the last one or two?
Sure, I'd be happy to. The last course I have is How to Be a Self-Made Millionaire. And I have it part of that executive ascend blueprint that I have laid out. And it's really about actionable steps for mastering personal branding and leveraging things that your listeners are really good at. And it really comes together, when you look at the interest of Digital Champion TV audience, through your own brand, Millionaire Life Service will amplify, the power of combining digital marketing with the authentic personal branding. I share my insights on building a strong online presence, making digital tools available. We look at the generative AI and agents that are going to be coming. That word agents is going to be more in the forefront and today in the marketing. So, it's a competitive landscape out there. I think we just got to realize that some of the tools out there can really help us amplify what we're doing. and do it thoughtfully, you know,
Mhm.
and take responsibility for ourselves and the messaging and the branding we bring out to the community.
Well, Cliff, this has been a short time together, but I'm sure you've
Yeah,
whet the appetite of my audience, and they could
sure.
find
Thank you,
more
Tony.
where Millionaire
You
Life
can
dot
visit, yeah,
services.
Millionaire Life. Yeah, Millionaire Life dot services. So Millionaire Life dot
Mhm.
services is where you can find me. Or you can look me up on LinkedIn at Cliff Locks, and that's CLIFF. And the last name is LOCKS, Cliff Locks.
Got it. Right.
All right, let's
Very
connect.
cool. Yeah. Thanks for being with us today, Cliff.
Oh, it's a privilege. Thank you, Tony, for what you do for the community. You guys are winners.
And thank you for joining us on this episode of Advertising Champions. You could find more of our episodes at dailynewsnetwork.com. And we'll see you next time.
We've been around for 16 years, working with clients, with thousands of clients. We're working with agencies to be able to scale them and grow them and provide them services that would cost them way more than it would for them to do it themselves. Anything oriented around lead generation, video creation, web design, we're full service, so we can really serve most people.